EBS영어 Level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Can I say Happy Monday? No. No one is feeling that happy today.
Yeah, I think it is one of those things.
What do we say for a Monday? Say, yeah. Because most people have the Monday blues. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I think there's always one person in the office that goes, Happy Monday, it's great to see you. And everyone else is like, yeah, okay.
But I must say, though, that because you have 2 days, the weekend to relax and not think about work, that when you do come, there is a term. My friend told me, but I forgot. But it was like something about a Monday where your brain is not functioning at 100%. There's a little bit of like a slow kind of delay.
You gotta get back in the groove.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
You gotta get ready to work again.
That's right. You kind of have to get in that position again.
Yeah.
Okay. So Monday we are talking about food.
Yes.
New York's best food. And the subtitle is Off the Beaten Path. So when you say off the beaten path, we often talk about this when we're traveling.
Yes.
Yeah. What does this mean?
So off the beaten path means a place that is not commonly visited by other people.
Yes.
Yeah. So path, of course, is road. A beaten path is a commonly used path.
Yes.
You know, not like the kind of the road with the asphalt we often think of.
Right.
But think of like in the
Dirt
countryside,
road?
like a dirt road.
Yes.
If you walk it often, there's no grass.
Yes.
That is the beaten path.
Yes.
And it's often popular or easy to travel to.
Yeah. And oftentimes when you hike, sometimes you'll see in the mountain, like there's the main hiking trail.
Yeah.
But there is also kind of another path.
Yeah.
That has no grass. And it seems like it goes somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah. That's off the beaten path. Okay. So if you're talking about food and eating food or going to restaurants off the beaten path, it feels like you're not going to the main restaurants.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to the shopping mall.
Yeah.
To eat in the food court.
Right.
You're going to like this weird neighborhood.
Very local.
It's like really dark. Are you sure we found the right location?
Okay.
Like that sort of feeling.
All right. How about if you stumble upon something or someone?
You find something or you find someone by chance.
Oh, okay. And if there is bad blood between two people?
Oh, there's something bad happened between them. And their relationship is not good right now.
Oh, okay. Got it. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue. So, after we visit the Statue of Liberty, where are we going for lunch?
There are 2 little French restaurants off the beaten path near Battery Park. I stumbled upon them a few years ago.
What makes them so special?
It used to be one restaurant, but the brothers who inherited it from their father couldn't agree on anything.
So what did they do?
There was so much bad blood between them, they split the restaurant in 2 and now compete against each other at adjacent bistros.
Please join us on page 50. You can find our power dialogue there. Christina says, so after we visit the Statue of Liberty, where are we going for lunch? Okay, so they're doing the tour sites, Statue of Liberty. When you go to New York, you have to see the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Did you see the Statue of Liberty?
I did. It's it takes a while because you got to get on a boat.
Yes.
And you got to go to the island.
That's right.
And you got to... But it's cool. It was cool. It was a journey, but it was cool.
Okay. Riley says, there are 2 little French restaurants off the beaten path near Battery Park. I stumbled upon them a few years ago. Okay. There are 2 little French restaurants off the beaten path.
Yes.
So again, we talked about off the beaten path, which is not your typical main road.
Yes.
But like a side path.
Yeah. So if you think about Manhattan, if anyone's been to New York, Battery Park is at the bottom, the southern end of the island of Manhattan. And there's really not a lot. Like, you go there to get on the boat to go to the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
So you often don't eat in that area.
Yes.
So for restaurants, that's a kind of odd place to be.
Yes.
That's why we would say off the beaten path.
Right. So if the restaurant is located somewhere that most other restaurants are not located, it's like they are off the beaten path.
Yeah. I used to live in a very residential area in Seoul.
Okay.
It was all houses. There was nothing else there. And then in the middle, it was just this Spanish tapas place.
Really?
And the chef was Spanish. Like, it was legitimate Spanish.
Really?
But it was the weirdest thing.
It was off the beaten path.
It was why would you be here? Like, there was no other restaurant anywhere around.
Why would you be here?
Yeah, why would you be here?
That's
it was
so
right
funny.
next to like a dry cleaner.
Was it
really
good?
It was
so good.
So
good. Oh man.
It was so good.
That's why he can be there. He can be anywhere because it's so good.
Right. A restaurant that's really good,
Yeah.
it can be off the beaten path.
It doesn't matter.
And people will go to it.
Absolutely. Okay. Now, if you stumble upon a restaurant in this context, what did you do? You found it, but how did you find it?
You weren't actually looking for it. You didn't do an internet search and find it.
The 맛집s. No, you didn't do a search.
No.
Yeah.
You were just walking around and you said, this looks interesting. What's inside?
Let's go. Yeah. So if you stumble upon whether it's a restaurant or a shop or whatever it is, it's like you found it by accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Christina says,
what makes them so special?
Okay. Our power pattern today is what makes something Nana.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what makes them so special? Why? You could say, Cameron, why?
Yeah.
Why is it so special?
Yeah.
But why do you say what makes them so special?
I do feel with what makes them so special, you are asking for a very concrete reason.
Like a very specific reason.
Yeah, very exact. So if you say, why are they so special? You might just give, they're just like, they've been in some magazines.
Yeah.
Like, they're just really popular.
Yeah.
But if you say, what makes them so special, you really are wanting a real reason.
That's right. Very good. And Riley says, it used to be one restaurant, but the brothers who inherited from their father couldn't agree on anything. Now remember, he stumbled upon two little French restaurants, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the original restaurant was owned by their father. So, and these brothers didn't get along. So what did they do?
They split the restaurant. Yeah.
Riley, what does he say?
There was so much bad blood between them, they split the restaurant in two and now compete against each other at adjacent bistros.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So they really had a big fight.
Yes.
And there's bad blood between them.
Yeah. So if you have bad blood between you, it means that something has happened where your relationship has become sour.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you want revenge.
Right.
Maybe you're hurt by something that was said.
When you hear this expression, think of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, the Capulets and the Montagues.
That's right, the two families.
Yeah.
Bad blood. And sometimes bad blood can go way back.
Generations.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this is the feeling, the bad blood part is maybe there was a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe Romeo and Juliet, there was actual blood that was spilled in the fight.
Right.
But even if you're just like yelling or whatever at
right.
someone. Yeah.
So families can have bad blood, meaning it started from like maybe great-grandfathers got into a big fight, and so they've been enemies ever since. Here, though, they had a big fight, big disagreement, and so there is bad blood between them.
Yes.
Okay? And they split the restaurant in two. So, two different restaurants, and where are they located?
They are adjacent to one another.
Okay.
They're in adjacent bistros.
ADJACENT. A-D-E-N-T. If something is adjacent, what does this mean?
It is next to. It is connected.
Right.
So can you imagine someone you fought with?
Yeah.
You are right beside them.
Oh my goodness. Why would you do that? Well, because the original restaurant was there.
Well, and they got it from their father.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure neither of them wants to give it up.
That's right. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time. So, after we visit the Statue of Liberty, where are we going for lunch?
There are 2 little French restaurants off the beaten path near Battery Park. I stumbled upon them a few years ago.
What makes them so special?
It used to be one restaurant, but the brothers who inherited it from their father couldn't agree on anything.
So what did they do?
There was so much bad blood between them, they split the restaurant in 2 and now compete against each other at adjacent bistros.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 52 and 53. If something is off the beaten path, it means that it is not the main road. Maybe it's very remote, like it's not an area that people know.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is this private beach you want to go to?
It's off the beaten path, so we'll probably be the only ones there.
Mm-hmm. So if a beach is off the beaten path, it means it's kind of secluded.
Yeah.
No one's there.
It's not Kwangali. Because there are a lot of people there. There are a lot of people at that beach.
That's right.
It would be a beach where it's not private in the sense like privately owned.
Yes.
But no one else is there, so it feels like
no
it's a
one knows
private
about
beach.
it.
Yeah,
no one knows about it. He rented a house off the beaten path so he could write his book in peace.
Isn't that like, I just have this like romantic dream that I get a house by the beach and I write a novel.
But and a lot of authors or writers do that though.
Yeah.
Or they go to the forest. They live in a treehouse.
Who was it? Thoreau? He wrote Walden.
Yeah.
He spent like 2.5 years hanging
you go.
out by a lake.
Yes. And that's why you can create that kind of masterpiece.
So true.
Yeah. So off the beaten path, and in this case, we talked about a restaurant being off the beaten path. But when you're backpacking and you don't want to go to the main tourist sites, we often use this like, I like to travel off the beaten path.
Yeah. Kind of go to those side roads. Or like those side quests.
Side quests.
Like you don't do all of the main tourist attractions. You find some of the smaller things that not everyone's going to.
Sure. If you stumble upon something or someone, you find something or someone by chance, by accident.
Yes.
Hey, Judy, look who I stumbled upon during my jog.
Uncle Marvin, how have you been?
Yeah. So if you stumble upon a person, it means that you met them by chance.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing here?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I stumbled upon a used bookstore yesterday and stayed for 3 hours.
You weren't looking for the bookstore, but you found it.
Yeah. I think one of the greatest things to do when you're traveling is to just kind of walk around the city.
Yeah.
And you stumble upon things.
So many, yeah.
It's a great way to do it. I mean, it's good to do your research and find out the great restaurants or what have you, or great cafes. But I personally sometimes just like to walk around and just explore.
Oh, yeah. That's what when I went to Italy after university, that's what I did. Just every day.
You'd walk.
Walk through Rome, walk through Venice.
Yeah.
Walk through Florence.
Yeah.
You just find so many.
It's true.
Amazing, small but amazing things.
Right, because if it is a tourist destination, there are too many people there. So it's better to go like to a quiet area and just walk.
Just walk around.
Yeah, it's a great way.
Create your own adventure.
That's right. And just stumble upon something. And here's another thing. We have our book giveaways, and so our listeners send me, we establish contact through Instagram, and a lot of the times they stumble upon Power English or Evening Special, just, they turned on the radio.
And our voices were there.
Ah,
yes. So it does not have to be actual traveling. You could just be traveling through the radio waves.
Oh, yeah.
Turning the channel, and then, what is this angelic voice? Oh, it's Kristen Cho.
Yes. I don't know about angelic.
Yes, it is.
No, not angelic. Also, too, Cameron, you can be searching online. You can be online and you can stumble upon something.
Maybe you're on a video streaming site and you stumble upon a new series that you realize is really funny.
That's right. That's right. So you discover something by chance.
Yes.
Okay, if there is bad blood between two people or two families, it means, there's a lot of hate.
Yes.
Are Taylor and Millie still not talking?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad blood between them over Taylor's ex-boyfriend.
Ooh, okay. Why is there bad blood between you and Scott? You used to be best friends. Oh, why? I feel like the closer you are and things go sour, things go wrong, there is a greater chance of having bad blood.
That's true, yeah. If it's someone you're not close to and they
it doesn't matter.
backstab you, that's not as big of a deal.
Right.
Yeah, this bad blood, it always reminds me of, well, if anyone's a Taylor Swift fan, she has a song called Bad Blood.
Oh, really?
And it's about a fight that she had with one of her friends. And it just was so sour. And she was like, they can't
ever be friends again.
They can't ever be friends again because of what you did.
Wow.
I don't know what it is.
So
but...
when you cross that, like threshold, it's like you just can't go back.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you say, 남이야. Like that sort of feeling, like I can't trust you anymore.
Yeah. That's right. So, bad blood. It can happen over friendship. It can happen between families, even within the family. An uncle or an aunt. They can have bad blood between them.
Yes.
Okay. What makes them is our power pattern. So, you're asking for the reason, but you want details.
Yeah. I want a real example.
Okay. What makes them so popular?
What makes them afraid of us?
Yeah. I want to know.
I really,
specifically.
Yeah, tell me the reasons.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why they're so popular. What makes them so popular?
Yeah. There are some celebrities that I do ask this. Like, you look at the celebrity and you're like, why are they famous?
Yes.
I do not understand.
They don't really have that much talent.
They don't have talent. They don't look good. They don't have money. Like, originally, they're not from, like, a wealthy family.
Yeah.
How did they... What was it? Because I also want to know and copy it.
Yeah. What
so
makes
I can become famous.
All right. Our power vocab is the word adjacent on page 54. Do check that out. And please stop by Audio Ohakdang. Subscribe for a very small fee and listen to a ton of other programs or listen to this 100 times.
Yes.
And then also join us later. Where?
At 6 p.m. on Evening Special.
Okay. Have a great day and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.